Hello, I am Mort Fleischer, and if you don't mind indulging me, I would like to provide you with a little background. I have been an entrepreneur all of my business career and was fortunate enough to achieve some modest success. In 1986, we built a business park in Scottsdale, Arizona, utilizing our company as an anchor tenant. Simultaneously, we knew we wanted to help the community and started with the Fleischer Museum as our cultural contribution. We located it at the entrance to our office building. My wife Donna became the museum director and successfully ran it until the company was sold to GE Capital in 2001. While creating the Fleischer Museum, we decided we would like to commission a sculptured piece that would become a symbol of the economic and cultural environment that allows entrepreneurs and business people to flourish in America. Two people were influential in the ensuing process. The first was Michael Novak, a brilliant scholar at the American Enterprise Institute in Washington, D.C., from whom I borrowed the term democratic capitalism when I was attempting to intellectually rather than intuitively define some of the ingredients that make America possible. Mr. Novak describes a democratic capitalism as three systems in one: a predominantly incentive-driven market economy, a government that respects the rights of the individual to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and a system of cultural institutions moved by the ideas of liberty and justice for all. In short, three dynamic and converging systems that create the economic and cultural environment that is the fiber of America. The second person was the extremely talented Arizona artist Buck McCain, who is a sculptor, painter, and philosopher. He loved discussing the subject and came up with the artistic idea that a democratic capitalist environment represented by the aforementioned converging system creates high energy. And the way to exemplify it was through the bronze sculptor spirit. It is 5 horses in motion rising up out of the earth that are 50% greater than life size and weighs 10,000 pounds. Spirit was placed in front of our corporate offices and the Fleischer Museum. We believe it artistically illustrates the energy and creativity of American. It is the Fleischer Scholars symbol.
I think there's two things we've got to think about. Democratic capitalism and freedom, those two things work together. And what Michael Novak was talking about was a very abstract idea. And you can't do a sculpture or a bronze of something that you cannot see. So I needed a metaphor. And I thought that that democratic capitalism, this system we have, produces an enormous amount of energy and the freedom to direct that energy. So what I needed was a metaphor for both freedom and democratic capitalism. And that's this. That's what this is. And so I thought that the dynamic composition, all this explosive energy, the straining muscles in these horses, and the fact that there is nothing to keep them from running as hard and as far and as fast as they want to, which you can do, that's freedom and democratic capitalism. This is it.
In 2009, my wife and I donated Spirit to Arizona State University. We are very pleased that Spirit has found a new home at ASU. It is our hope that it will provide inspiration for all Fleischer scholars in perpetuity. Now you're thinking, so what? How does all this help me? America is a land of opportunity. You are free to accomplish anything that your courage and talent will allow you to. In America, your future is not determined by your past or your present circumstances. Your future is determined by you. Has anybody ever given you a model that will assist you in training your mind on how to think? For most of you, the answer is no. You need to develop your own mental capacity to succeed. The Fleischer Scholars Program gives you the tools a roadmap that will assist you in learning how to think and can lead to success in school, your career, and in life.
In order to take control of and shape your own life, building your own personal mental balance sheet is a fundamental head start and should last a lifetime. A mental balance sheet represents education, knowledge, and experience, which gives you power and supports how your mind operates when learning, making decisions, establishing and achieving goals. It is your personal wealth, intellectual capital, which is permanently yours and will assist in providing you with a permanent source of happiness, income, and wealth. The Fleischer Scholars Program, represented by this three-legged stool, provides the framework to allow you to build your mental balance sheet. The three legs of the stool represent 1. Empiricism. You are a sum of all your experiences. 2. Servomechanism. Your brain is a programmable, goal-seeking supercomputer. And 3. Missile. You seek out a target and stay focused on hitting that target. First, you need to gather experience. Second, you need to recognize that your brain is a supercomputer, servomechanism, that will lead you to your goals if you program it to do so. And third, you are the missile and your goals are the target. To properly utilize the three-legged stool, you need to attend college and become a lifelong master adaptive learner. To prepare yourself to accomplish all you want in life, you need to go to college to learn how to learn how to write, learn how to solve problems, learn how to think, and how to become a master adaptive learner, and get out of your comfort zone. To further accomplish this, you should recognize that your mind is like a muscle and you need to develop it through training. Adaptive learning means learning from feedback, experiences, and positive or negative reinforcement. It is important to become a master adaptive learner because the speed of this changing world is going to increase during your lifetime. If you want to increase your opportunities to live a successful life, you need to have a mindset of continuous learning. You need to be able to respond to your changing environment and continue to learn for your entire life.
As a graduate of the Fleischer Scholars Program, I can assure you that the tools and mind roadmap it provided have been key factors in my success. The three-legged stool prompts me to keep adding to my mental balance sheet with learning experiences and to trust my supercomputer brain to take the needed actions when I focus on the target. Becoming a master adaptive learner has ensured that I reached my goals and continue to do so. I have built and sold several successful businesses, have become financially prosperous, and now have a strong self-image, which was not the case as a high school student. Do you think you can become a master adaptive learner? Of course you can. I'm here telling you, like I wish I could have told myself, that your brain is more powerful than you know. But nobody is going to hand you success. You have to earn it yourself. Educators can provide you with the information, but you need to train yourself to think.
The first assignment for the Fleischer Scholars participants is to mine scholarships. Did you know there are millions of scholarship dollars that go unused each year? Student Wallet helps you find them. Student Wallet is a completely free software platform that scours through billions of dollars worth of scholarships, credits, and grants, serving up to you exactly what you need. It provides training on best practices to apply and win as many scholarships as possible with the goal of obtaining a debt-free education. There is no longer an excuse for not getting the education you want and deserve.
You are who you are becoming. Programming your mind begins with a belief in what you can do. This belief can turn into a conviction once you are convinced of what you can do. It all starts with a belief system like the one in my book that you can turn to time and time again. Remember, you live in America where all things are possible. The joy of achievement and success are powerful motivators. Visualize the spirit statue. Take charge of your mind and run towards success.